Hello? Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3, and we're back. Alright, apparently last time I still forgotten to put up my outro, and yeah, anyways, let's move on. You're both here, good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Max for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Also, I've been doing some experience farming and yeah. Also, I made some adjustment to my team, so now, yeah. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader Tawny and her teammate Max as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Max, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right? What the trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course, that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zone and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone Rogue Mega evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumia City has hemorrhaging people and property values. We're in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not define a business willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasatical Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvement, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power with we call Mega Power, which I'm assuming also how the Mega Crystal started to spread, I'm assuming, in all corners of Lumia City. Yeah. At the same time, while Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power, and now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the powerful will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Okay. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of as, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of your children now, as if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumios. We're glad to help, right, Max? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. It's for Lumios' future. Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Sure. Also, I changed my style a bit. Oh, is it a... Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will, which means we'll better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tony. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see, forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest reading. We're detecting concentration of mega power. I will email you all of the detail as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team NZ is here for. We're gonna make Lumios a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Max, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Alright. Alright. So why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution report for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Alright. Let's start our strategy meeting, Max. Okay. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is Dragonite in Vector 3. Second, in Jean Sector 4, we've got Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Mix? Of course! TNZ will be supporting you on the ground as always, but even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team NZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations then support Max from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Tony. Naveen, you go keep an eye on the Tyranitar and yeah. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Black Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Mix. I'm fine. I can handle it. Thanks, Max. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Woo! Let's see, which Pokemon should I use to defeat a Dragonite? Dragon Flying, Weakness, Ice. Right, we got totally. Yeah, you get the idea. For Alligator, there you are. Dragonite just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its mega evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious, something's on your mind. Your reason for protecting Lumiose, that person you've been looking for? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Alright. Right now that means taking care of Lumio's rogue mega evolution problem. Yeah. I'm ready to handle it. Let's say this is Dragonite. Oh, right. Woo! That should do it. Finally. Took a while, but I finally did it. Dragonite. You're on a roll, Mix. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasarticle want. Alright. Keep it up. Okay. Alright. Next up. To another rogue evolved Pokemon. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, yeah. Alright, let's see what it is. Story. Okay. Let go. Let's go. Okay. Luckily soon to Mega Evolve, target to enter the Armor Pokemon. Yeah, I know it's category, I think. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. Oh boy. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scripty and me to help. Alright, let's go. How'd you do it? Took a while, but I finally did. Finally. Finally. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose and all this rogue mega evolution, I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Alright, see you, Naveen. Okay, successful principle, there's just one more to go. Alright, one more to go. Who's this? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in mega power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Max, ain't it? And the other one... Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, then, follow me. Okay. For goodness sake, which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philip, what are you doing here? We received word of Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose residents to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. Yeah. I thought that if needed to be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct order from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply step aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Mac defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Okay. Wait, that's starting the battle right now? Okay. Okay, I still get us a local ground. I don't know. Yep. Hello. Oh. Let's see. That should do it. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? Yeah. I see you've been owning your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regards. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass me. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philip. You're older than Corbiru and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battle. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong yet, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Carbier. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Garber started up all sorts of business, security, services, Pokemon careers, even more. Some things that perhaps weren't entirely above. Yeah, he was quite a little upstart, so me and my gang thought that he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Garber and his partner Vinipede gave us the slip at every turn. Always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, this rusty cadet will have no client left to work with after all. Syndicate, that's like if I use the stone Philip gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Hey, yeah, okay, I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got the Gokon and the Romeo Pokemon. Alright. The custom stream, mega power, yada yada. Alright, I'm ready to handle it. Let's go. Before Stormy Rogue Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? If it's not too much trouble. Make sure you and Charizard stay safe, okay? I got this. I got this.
Damn it!
Fisher! That should do it. Oh, finally. Starmanite. Okay, good. Alright, that's another old Pokemon successfully calmed. Yeah, these battles really take it out of you, huh? You think? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but jeez, they don't let up with the super fuse attacks. And that running around dodging it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think this restaurant might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? That couldn't be it. That'd be weird. It'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of that, blah blah. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? Alright. And that was done. I'm guessing she wants us to get back to see. Alright. There are no more Pokemon left. Alright. Alright. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from World Mega Evolution. Yes, we did. As usual, it was largely thanks to your effort. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, Aids, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floeter to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floeter's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floeter would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floeter thinks she could rely on? Well, that must be Max. Says who? Anyways... Ooh. Grisham? Grissom? What the hell? This is promotion match announcement for Trainer Max Rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Grisham? Grisham? Whatever. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank 8. Alright. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank 8 now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is a Grisham? Grisham. Does anyone know? That they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess? And risk things getting worse with Prison Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask, Vinny? Maybe he knows. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer someone personal information like that. Maybe Emma could help though? Maybe. Let's head to the local bureau, Max, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Key?